Good day. My name is Tom Crane of Crane Consulting. I'd like to spend a few minutes sharing with you the kind of work I do with organizations who are serious about creating a coaching culture. I have a book that was written about 20 years ago called The Heart of Coaching, which is a way for leaders and teams to learn how to organize and conduct coaching conversations that focus on performance in the workplace, and they do it in such a way as people find the feedback hearable, they find it helpful, and they're able to actually make positive changes. Let me share with you how this work is focused and how it helps organizations. The key to performance is not the business strategy. Every organization has a strategy. It's not necessarily how it's organized, its structure, because every organization has a structure. The key to performance is how the culture operates, how efficient, how effective it is, how engaged in executing the strategy it happens to be. But the culture is the source of focus. It's the source of people's energy. It is where people find energy and passion and the will to do great work. It's usually guided by core values that are really people-centric. They're focused on helping people become the best individuals and people and supporters to the business that they can be. It's therefore really a leading indicator of performance. If you want to improve the performance of the organization, work on the culture. Shifting and changing and enhancing the culture is clearly the way to make things better for everybody. The last thing I guess I'd say about that is that a culture is also a source of competitive advantage. Two organizations doing in the same business, doing the same kinds of things, the one that has the stronger culture that's more cohesive and more aligned, that culture outperforms the one that's not so much. The key things I've learned about feedback in the 30-some years I've been doing this kind of work and studying it, I really consider myself a student of the process of giving and receiving feedback, i.e. acting as a coach. Some of the principles that are really important here is that the feedback to be helpful and to be purposeful really needs to become actionable. The better actionable, the more actionable the feedback becomes, which means it's timely, it's specific, it's intended with a positive intention and energy behind it. It really helps people take the information in, find some way to use it so they absolutely improve their performance. So actionable feedback is key. Another one of the key basics about this is coaching truly is not incremental work. It's not like another thing to do to your to-do list. It is how you show up and how you interact. When leaders can really embed the idea of what it means to be a coach and they show up as a coach, they think that way. They also show up coachable, willing to receive feedback and respond to it. Then they model the way for the entire culture. So the idea is these key things make feedback alive and vibrant and actually helps the organization get better. One more key thing I think that's really worthy of noting is the idea that people in a culture don't coach because they're trained to coach. They coach others and embody this whole philosophy and skill set because they are coached. They have a manager or colleagues around them that are able to give and receive feedback with them. So you learn how to become coachable. And when you've got a leader who is an effective coach for you, you really understand the power of it. You have a very direct experience of what it means to be coached, and you're far more apt to go ahead and share that skill with others in the organization, those that you have the privilege of leading.